is very special. She's a healer. She wants to be called holistic coach. Not a healer, not a life coach. Holistic coach. She has all the modalities like NLP, advanced code transformation, Ho'oponopono, and much more. She's the founder of Positivity for Success. So let's celebrate Trupttisayani. The virtual stage is all yours with the topic Live Life 360 Degrees. Live Life 360 Degrees. Trupttisayani.
I want to start by extending a heartful thank you to Beena ji and Sunny ji for inviting me to this incredible event. It's such an honor to be here, speaking on a topic that's very close to my heart, family transformation. As a holistic healer and a co-transformation coach, I always believe that true transformation starts from within. And that's truly magical. That's when one person in the family begins to heal, it creates a ripple effect that shifts the dynamics of the family. Don't you all think so? Just think about it. Our family is where everything begins. That is the source we have all originated from. Our early memories, our emotions, our beliefs, our limitations, and even our subconscious blocks. It has all originated from our family. These early experiences shape how we approach any area of our life, whether it is health, whether it is wealth, or whether it is career, or whether it is relationships. And here's the beautiful part. When you heal yourself from these experiences, these limitations, these blocks, you actually heal the family. You heal the relationship. You heal not only your past patterns, but also your future generations. So how do we heal? And I believe by just taking that 100% responsibility for the situation that you're facing in life. What are the thoughts that we are creating? Is it positive or is it negative? Do we want to take that responsibility of creating those negative thoughts? Do we want to shift over to positivity? And when we do shift over to positivity, we heal our internal universe and automatically it gets reflected in our outer universe. Whether it's your strained relationship with your parents, issues with your spouse, or challenges with your children, all those roots are lying somewhere in our past, in our memories, or even our karmic accounts. So the healing process is just about asking forgiveness from the divine, expressing lots of love, as just now Nancy ji has said, releasing all those emotional burdens that no longer serve us and giving lots and lots of gratitude. By cleaning these emotional and energetic baggages, we can actually start fresh from the point of zero. And when this happens, it's like lifting so much of weight from your heart, right? You feel like, you're breathing freely. And then you will enjoy your family bonds with your loved ones, with your new thoughts, with your new behaviors. And after this healing is done, we as healers and NLP coaches, we retrain your brain. Once we let go of these old patterns, we need to rewire your brain with new empowering thoughts, with new behaviors. And that's when we feel that the transformation is complete and it is long lasting. So let me just explain with an example again where family is concerned, and I'll end it with a lovely activity for you all to think about. So have you all noticed that, some people have the same consistent nature throughout and with everybody in all the relationships? Like, for example, if someone is very serious, they're serious at work, they're serious at home, they're serious with their parents, they're serious with their spouse, they're serious with their relationships and their children. This becomes such a strain for them, And if they're perfect and if they have that OCD problem, They believe that, everything has to be perfect, everything has to be tidy and clean, and everything has to be very well planned. There is no room for impromptu things. There's no room for, okay, it's okay if the room is dirty, but they're very, they want everything to be perfect. That's a nature that they have. And if they're jovial and carefree, they're jovial and carefree with all their relationships. They don't take anything seriously. But even if it's a responsibility, they don't take it so seriously. But did you all realize that in family relationships, this rigidity can cause a strain? If someone doesn't know how to adapt, they don't know how to be flexible, they often end up being stuck in a repetitive pattern. And we can expect the same behavior, that same attitude, which is that very serious, very controlling. Our behaviors and our attitudes and our outlooks have to be flexible within the family, within those relationships. The more flexible we are and the more giving we are, that much more successful we are in our relationships and in every area of your life. And this is when NLP we do one of the techniques called metaphor work. So, one of the ladies who came to me, I'll just give you her example. She just came to me and she had this very controlling nature. She wants everything to be very perfect. So after the healing process is done, I then turned to metaphor work and I did that reconditioning of the brain. So I told her, like, okay, as a wife, why don't you see yourself as an anchor, which is very steady, which is very strong, which is very calm, even in turbulent times and even in calm waters. Then, as a mother, I told her, why don't you see yourself as a gardener who's nurturing their children's potential with so much of love, patience, and wisdom? Of course, there will be weeds, but accept those weeds. Children are growing up. No one is perfect in this world, right? As a daughter-in-law, I've told her, see yourself as a bridge, connecting two generations with a lot of harmony and understanding. And in a family, I told her, see yourself as a thread in a tapestry, weaving all those connections together and keeping the family together. So, you know what? This was so much of a change in perspective for her. For her, allowing herself to play so many different roles, so many metaphors in her life. And this transformation allowed her to live those bonds deeply and with a lot of joy. It's actually only allowing yourself transform inside out and showing up in different areas of your life where you're adaptive and flexible. So I want to leave you all with this thought, to something to reflect upon. I want you all to just take a moment to reflect upon how you see yourself in different roles. How do you see yourself as a father or a mother? How do you see yourself as a son or a daughter? How do you see yourself as a spouse? How do you see yourself as a friend? Do you play the same role in every relationship or do you adapt? Now think of a metaphor for each of the role that you would like to embody. Write it down and see how that changes the behavior, that attitude in that relationship, and then see the magic happen. I want to leave you all with a thought now. It just takes one matchstick to light up many candles. So be that matchstick in your life, in your family, and see that energy lighting up in your family. Live your life 360 degrees, whole and complete. The universe is whole and complete. So what is stopping us? I always believe I need to live my life whole and complete, 360 degrees in every area, in every relationship. So thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you, Beena ji and Sunny ji, for this opportunity, for making me a part among these eminent speakers out here. Thank you so much.
Beena has lots to say because you are full of metaphors. There's so much light in the room, so I could not stop from bringing her and giving her spotlight.
I'm still in reflection of the questions that she put across. And that is so beautiful to have these reflections because only in this state of self awareness, magic happens. And thank you, Trupti, for being so magical today. You touched our heart, and we are so happy to listen to everything that you taught us today flexibility, forgiveness. These are truly the foundations. Thank you so much for being such a pure divine angel in this world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Beena ji and Sunny ji. Thank you. Thank you.
बस कॉपी पेस्ट कर दिया मैंने जो बीना ने बोला, और फिर मैंने लिख दिया मेटाफर्स अ ग्रेट वे टू टच लाइव्स, लव योर फैमिली एंड 360 डिग्री जिंदगी. वेरी गुड, थैंक यू. यस प्रियम, योर थॉट्स, योर टेकअवेज.
It was truly a wonderful session, I must say. And there were so many aha moments, Trupti, because the way you said that we have to be flexible with every single role we are playing. We cannot be very stubborn, adamant, because we need to be flexible. We need to understand people, and accordingly, we need to adopt and behave in a manner. And at the end, when you said what is that metaphor you want to use for particular roles, I really need to think about it. When I am playing so many roles as a daughter-in-law, as a daughter, mother, wife, I actually, your question has put me in a thought process. I really need to think about that question and select, choose metaphors like what actually I want to be like in their life. So it was truly a wonderful session. And I just loved every single thing of your speech. Thank you so much.
Thank